And there's some old lady with her bra off.
Hello and welcome to Joypads for Goalposts. We are nearing the end of our first season.
How many have we got left?
We've only got 3 games left. And today, somewhat uniquely, is the first game to have the word football in the title. It's only taken us 17 games.
Arguably, they should have all said football because there's no such thing as soccer.
Only association football. Funnily enough, actually, timing-wise, we had a question in trivia last week. Which team pioneered total football? And that is the name of this game. But this game has nothing to do with Ajax.
Are you sure they didn't make this game? They got all the players together, sat down, coded some stuff, and made a game?
No, I think this game might only be made by one person, but we'll get to that in a sec. So Total Football is a game developed by and published by Domark for the Sega Mega Drive. It was released only in Europe and Australia, which probably explains why it's called football.
Yep.
Because I guess it's called football as far as I know in Australia. You know, have Aussie rules football.
Jamaica,
separate.
they call it football too.
Yeah.
Which is...
It tends to be like ex-British colonies or Commonwealth countries that call it football. So Total Football is played from an isometric perspective. A passes, B shoots. The game lacks any official licensing or branding, so resorts to national teams and unnamed player. The game boasts 60 player moves and 5,000 frames of animation. That's more frames of animation I've got. I don't move off this.
I'm already excited.
It was originally developed for both the Mega Drive and the SNES. The SNES version ended up having an entirely different engine. At launch, the game was sponsored by Les Ferdinand, although the striker does not appear in the game.
Really? Say that again? He sponsored it?
That's what it says.
But he's not in the game?
He's not in the game.
Makes no sense.
So it was developed by Domark, but also Domark / Richard Walker. So he must have developed it on his own, I guess.
Just one bloke.
There's nothing really on him on there. And there's not really much in the way, there's no magazine articles online about it, so I'm not really sure what to expect.
So Total Football was totally ignored.
Total Football was kind of ignored, perhaps because it had a smaller release. Ugly Sega logo.
I'm not looking forward to isometric, because you know those ones always end up being weird.
Yeah. Acclaim, they're gone now. Domark, also dead, I think. Don't think they exist.
I don't even know what...
Oh, Richard Walker gets a nice little his signature in there. Yeah, look, he did everything then. Design and programming. Is the next one gonna... Oh no, Robert Hill did some work on it too.
I know, it's kind of hard to do artwork for stuff like this. Was that you or was that me?
We both can control it.
That's why it was speedy. See, but what do I know they all got pictures and they're kind of self-explanatory, but what...
So that means game, calendar, cup, world calendar. No, that must mean league, cup, world cup. That's definitely a world cup.
And then just settings.
And that's a cog, I think. I
thought it was supposed to be a football, but just shaded with.
I don't know, this music isn't really doing much for me.
What's with the pink?
I guess I'll pick it. Oh, I do quite like this, even though the players... Oh no, they do change colour.
Yep.
Okay, so... Oh, yeah, I like that. I'm going to be England for once.
Alright, since we'll stick with it, I'll go with Brazil.
Not Jamaica?
No, because we all know they're going to be terrible and you're going to win. For me, secretly.
There you go, pick your formation.
We both control at the same time though.
But I get to pick your formation.
Just one.
5-3-5-2, who plays that? No, what was it? 3...
It moves too quick.
3-2-5, yeah. 5 strikers. I'm going to have a more modern 4-3-3.
Oh god. Isometric.
Oh, look at the way your players move. Oh yeah, there, you got to hold it a little bit. Quite smooth.
It's odd, ain't it?
The keepers are quite nicely detailed kits. The fans look really good. The passing feels nice. Look at the crowd. That man clapping in the corner. He's not...
but look at the third one over. And there's some old lady with her bra off. That's what it looks like. I've got to be honest. You saw that, right? She was jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Got to get the hang of the control.
Oh.
You hit
Tell you what, this plays better than FIFA.
Oh, that is nice. Yeah, I'll give you that. That was filth. Pitch seems huge though. I've got to say that.
Yeah.
I know you've been in my half most of the time, but that trek down there was quite the trek.
I like the stand. Covering the side. Ooh, filth. The ref's out.
Yellow.
Had a little note in his book.
Did you? What are you shooting with?
B.
The old lady's still over there.
Naked. She's got her pants off now. I feel like this is a nice paced game. Which was the one we played? Was it Super Soccer Champs? It was kind of a similar view, but it was really, really fast.
Yeah, isometric. I still can't get. I don't. There's very, very few games where isometric feels good. I'm telling you, and it's okay for this game. It's not the best because you've still got that.
No radar either. The radar helps. Ooh.
The view is just.
Oh, what was that? Oh no. Ooh.
Cold. Total.
Okay, it's got voice.
Huh.
The scoreboard, yeah. Nice.
But it's got it up in the corner too,
like a proper TV channel.
And I just noticed.
What?
Half time. Territory.
I've had the most territory.
You've had the most territory. And we're equal on fouls.
Nothing on shots though. Not interested in how many shots you've had. You know, the most important stat.
Goalkeeper
I think I was too close to you.
Goalkeeper does everything. A dirty tackle.
I really like the passing in this. I think this has got the best passing of any of these.
Because when you look back at some of the other ones we've played, a lot of times when you pass, it doesn't go to somebody because there's no. It just goes, and then you battle to get the ball back, right? Whereas this one actually lets you pass and go to somebody, and it needs to do that, especially if you've got this kind of isometric view.
You can't see the whole pitch.
Or even those games that weren't isometric, but you couldn't see far ahead. It needs that too. It has to have it, because otherwise you're just hitting and hoping all the time. It's not good enough. That was. That's his whole celebration, to put his arms in the air. But look, my guys are all holding their heads at the same time.
That goal of the season. They passed it out wide, passed it to the player, shot.
I'm not even listening.
Look at that, passed it to him, cut inside, perfect shot.
Goalkeeper.
Fuck, that was a good goal. That felt well worked. It wasn't random like some of these games sometimes are. Oh, penalty. Sure, yellow card, you were the last man.
Yeah, it should have been.
And he's like dead. He's like hunched over.
They're going to make you take a penalty of this view. Good luck.
That's ugly.
That's as best as it was going to go. It was either that or you just hoofed it over the goal, because how are you supposed to aim?
I was aiming then though. I was pressing left. Full time, as the announcer says. Another win for Team Dhaka.
Dirty Dhaka. That was over really quickly.
It was over really quickly. I kind of actually want to play it again.
It's kind of crazy to say, but it feels more like a modern game than most that we've played.
Yeah, and like it's nice that it assisted you with the passing, but it didn't assist you with shooting. Like your shots, like in FIFA, your shots went in the direction you were facing or aiming, because there was like you had that one shot that curled just wide.
Yep, it's not bad at all.
Okay, let's talk about menu opening. Nothing. It's just a never-ending scroll of publishers that are attached to it.
Yeah.
Richard Walker gets his little signature in there. Menus, perfectly fine. Work the way you expect them to.
Do what they need to do. Yeah.
Again, a bit like with soccer on the NES, it has a nice method of picking the teams. Kind of shows you the lineup. They'll change the kit colour and the skin colour will change. Uses the same system as Sensible Soccer, so to differentiate whether it's a computer or a human controlling it. Let's pick your formation, all pretty simple. Atmosphere, crowd sounds.
Oh, it's got all kinds of stuff.
It's got the crowd. The crowd is better than FIFA's crowd.
FIFA don't have an old lady.
You gotta think, you look at FIFA doesn't have an old lady with her bra off. It's more detailed than like the crowds in the likes of, like you do see crowds in like Capcom Soccer Shootout when you score and the players run by the crowd. They're not as detailed as that was.
And even though there's no referee, they still have them pop up.
There was sound effects saying foul and stuff.
There's not much missing. But if you were designing it, what else could you add?
Like the ref being on the pitch. That's probably about it.
And that was probably because of limitations that they didn't have them
No,
on
I
there,
don't
maybe.
think there were linesmen either, but it had flags and stuff. So yeah, atmosphere spot on, graphics, nice. When you take into account how well it runs, like it's faster paced than like FIFA. It did have a lot of animation as well when you think about it.
It does.
It did boast the however many frames, 5,000 frames of animation. Did have all those.
I don't know if we see all 5,000 of them yet, though.
Maybe not.
Okay,
We didn't see any headers or overhead goal.
I wasn't counting.
Let's go back and count. We'll be back. No, I think graphically and like animation-wise, it was really good.
Yep.
And then mechanically, we kind of already touched on how nice the passing felt. But the one lost mechanic, I know what you're going to say.
What?
Isometric.
Yeah, isometric always is a bad
It loses
thing
points
for
for being isometric.
Let's not talk about your penalty.
Yeah.
Because that was pretty much pointless. I don't know how.
You can't see.
You know, it's not just isometric. It's not like they bothered changing the view so that you could like any other game that gives you a penalty. You normally like head on looking at the goal. You got nothing to help you out. You just.
Yeah, because that's kind of, I guess. What did we last play? Pro Move Soccer has its own bespoke thing for penalties. Like it's a whole different system comes into
terrible,
play. But at least they're trying something different. And most games do that. Like even if you think now, FIFA don't get you to take a penalty from a side-on view. Like Pro Evo doesn't. Same with free kicks. Most games have built up a bespoke system for that kind of stuff. But but then games like this didn't. So perhaps it's a little bit early for that to be commonplace.
You're probably gonna know this, and I can't say some of these names again. Anyway, I'm going to ask you the question. You're probably going to get it anyway. Which Brazilian World Cup star was known as... Do you want me to give you the rest of that question, or you got it already?
No, go on.
The little bird. Pele, Bebito, Zico, or Garrincha?
The little bird?
Yep. I thought you were going to get this.
I'm going to say Bebeto. Damn it, who was it?
The last one that I couldn't say.
In the 1960-61 season.
Oh yeah, I remember that season.
Which club won their second Division 1 title? Wait, which team won their second Division 1 title? So the equivalent of the Premier League.
Yep.
Tottenham Hotspurs, Arsenal, Leeds United or Everton?
It's just, as usual, it's a shot in the dark, so I'm going with Everton.
Nah, it was Tottenham. They were pretty dominant back in the 60s. Time for some science and magic. We'll be right back. Okay, gone away, done some maths. Here we are. Total football. Where does it rank? It's the first game to have football in the title, so expecting big things from it, and it did deliver. We did love it. But how much should we love it?
Was it good enough to hit the top spot? Well, I guess we'll find out. It's definitely not 10th. You're just going to have to tell me to stop because I already forgotten where it was. It couldn't be in the top 5, could it?
Stop.
That's it.
Total football. In at number 4.
I'm still a little disappointed that there's games that say soccer above it, but...
So we just be done with this and just put it at the top and be like, yep, it's the best football game, and here are 19 other soccer games.
Oh, God.
Unfortunately, that's not how this works. Total football ranks in at a respectable number 4 on the greatest list of football games ever made. 2 more games left. One of them a famous spin-off, and the other I've forgotten what it is. Oh no, another is a dead franchise.
Oh God, okay.
So you take that for what it is. One of them still exists as a franchise to this day. You have been watching Joypads for Goalposts, as always. This is the part of the video where there's like a card that tells you another video to watch. Go and watch that other video. Whilst you're there, like and comment and consider subscribing. Thanks if you're a new subscriber. We've had a couple more recently. I literally mean a couple. And that's going to do it for today. We will see you next week.
See ya.